two different things. You know, I don't like to perform Jamaican. No, but I enjoy listening to it. But I don't enjoy performing that much. Yeah. Another one, I mean, we do the crunge as well. We do a segment of the crunge, and I like to do a segment of it, but I don't like to do the whole song. You know?
Yeah. And any particular favorite Seven to Heaven apart?
Seven to Heaven apart. I like performing the Rain song, and I like doing the acoustic stuff as well, because that shows you're not all brash and rock. You know, you can sit
going
down. Going to California, that's the way. I like doing them ones. Yeah, you know, to show you can sing a bit.
And is any one that is particularly difficult to perform?
The most difficult one I find to perform is Out in the Tiles. Because from the first note is up here, it just stays up there all the way through, you know. And there's no breaks, it's verse after verse. It's at the end, it's like, oh.
Managed to go through.
We managed to go through it, but we don't do it very often. Another one's Communication Breakdown. That's difficult to sing, but we did that one last night.
Do you feel sometimes tempted to do those long jams as the Zeppelin did?
Well, we don't. But we do it. But you've got to do a bit, because to be authentic, that's what Zeppelin did. So, you know, we don't want to be a greatest hits package. Don't go out and play Rock and Roll, Black Dog, blah 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 blah. You've got to do a bit of what they did. So in a couple of songs, we do that jam bit, and it's all bouncing off each other as they do. But we keep it short. And it is tempting in songs like, you know, Water. You can start. You've got to keep them reined in, or they can start going to 20 minutes. And so we do an element of it in the song, but we keep them too short.
And I think outside projects that you have?
At the moment, I don't do any. I used to have outside projects, but this takes up so much time. At the moment, I don't have the passion to do more stuff. That might change. All the other guys, they have their own bands. They're Bank of the Brothers, and the drummer's got his own band. But at the moment, this takes up so much time. Yeah, I'm quite just happy to do this.
And when you met Led Zeppelin, did you have a chance to chat? It was more like, okay, photograph.
Really nice. Really, actually, Page was really nice, you know, and he come and invited us to sit at his table, which we couldn't get to. His table was cordoned off, and he invited us in. We had a drink with him. We sat and chatted for about 10 minutes. And we said at the end of the chat, said, "You mind taking a photograph?" He went, "No." We took a photograph. He said, "I'll get a couple more in case it doesn't come out." So we had about 2 or 3 photographs with him. It was really nice. He wants to come to the show when we play in London. So it's very interesting what we did. Very complimentary.
I have recently read again Hammer of the Gods.
Yes.
About that. How do you find those legends that surround the band? Do you think it's, well, believable?
I don't know. I mean, I read that book a long time ago now, but I think a lot of people try to cash in on their stories, and maybe they did go on, you know, maybe they've been exaggerated, but that's not the side of interest Led Zeppelin I'm interested in. I like the music, what went on backstage, not really for me.
And any highlights performance, any particular gig that you say that was a great night?
Well, I know you're thinking when you're saying this, but I'm not. The gigs in Spain are always the best. They are always the best. The people in Spain, they sing along, and you know, without any prompting. And it actually prompts you when they sing along. It goes, oh, that's a good bit to sing along. When I get back to the UK, I'll get people to sing in that bit. And it's spontaneous out here. And Amsterdam's good too, but the Spanish is so spontaneous. And we find in Spain, in the middle of a song, if Chris plays something guitar, I sing something people particularly like, in the middle of the song they'll just start applauding, you know, where they don't do that anywhere else.
Yeah. You do a good solo.
Yeah, people applaud in the middle of the song, and you're like, oh, thank you. You know.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I know, it is odd, you're absolutely right, it is odd. Whereas people are looking back now, and I mean, maybe do it yourself, because I actually saw Zeppelin and Nebula, and I've seen UFO, and I've seen all these bands. And when you go see Wolfmother now, as good as they are, you think, yeah, but I've seen it.
I know.
I know. And I've seen it done better. You know,
how was to see Led Zeppelin? I mean, when you saw Led Zeppelin back in the 70s, do you think this is the best band in the world?
Oh, back then, I mean, Zeppelin were gods. They were giants among men, you know, and it's the fact that they were there on stage and were that big, you were like, oh my god, you know. But they were better at the O2 than they were at Network. Yeah, I think so. I think at the O2 they had something to prove. In 1979, they could walk on the stage and everyone was just going to go, wow, you know. And they were very good, but I think at the O2 they had something to prove, you know, they wanted to show how good they were, and they trimmed the songs down, they got rid of a lot of the excesses, they played very well, and they were impressive.
That's interesting because I remember, I don't know if Page and Plant saying actually their rehearsal was even better.
For the O2?
For the O2.
Yeah. Really?
That's what they say, I don't know. I know that Page has this fame of perfectionist.
Yes, that's right.
And so maybe that's why he felt those kind of fits. But anyway, I mean, I went very close to see the Page and Plant.
Yeah.
Too, I didn't go in the end. And I was always wondering, what do you think about it?
Page and Plant, they missed John Paul Jones. We were just talking about it today. We were playing that album with Walk to Clogsdale in the bus on the way here,
which was crushed in the computer.
Yes, it was. But and we were saying it missed John Paul Jones. They should have had John Paul Jones from that. The songs just missed his arrangement and his input. He was a quiet one, and people don't appreciate how much he did actually bring.
Yeah.
But it's phenomenal input into that band. I mean, missed him on that album. They should have had him for a
That was great. Yeah.
I did see them on that tour though.
Did you? And what do you think?
I thought it was really good, but it was the O2 was better. Yeah, I think watching Page and Plant on that Cocktail tour, it was looking at what might have been or what could have been, whereas the O2